Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's the Friday morning show on Cannon Fodder TV. I've only got a few more days before I have to go back to my regular job. But anyway, let's just enjoy the time that we have together. Yeah, because next week, Thursday, back to regular doing like afternoon shows. No more morning shows. Nah. But what we will be doing is getting back to doing the segments. Yes, the Monday show. It's called. There's a new name for the Monday show with El, the Godfather himself, and James Rowe, my good friend over there. And the Easy Talk. Yes, the Easy Talk is back again this Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Do I sound excited? Not in the slightest. Anyway, guys, what you can do right about now is just subscribe, right? Let's get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Thank you very much. Yes, just drinking some water. Yeah, it is water. Ashley, if Ashley's around, it's water. H2O. But anyway, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's the Friday morning show. I'm so excited because the Easy Talk, the flagship segment, is back this evening, 7:30 p.m. I'll be back with some of my good friends and a newbie. Wait, is he a newbie? He's making his debut on the Easy Talk, but he's not a newbie because I've been on his channel. He's been on my channel. But anyway, you have to wait and see what it's all about. 7:30 p.m. UK time, not your local time, but UK time. Anyway, what you guys can do about now is subscribe. That's all you got to do for the next hour and a little smidgen. Subscribe. That's all you have to do. Lend me your ears and your fingers just to subscribe. Your ears for listening. Incoherent? Who's incoherent? Anyway, guys, I've got my juice, my waters, and I'm ready to rock and roll on this Friday. I almost said Monday. Friday morning show. Okay, alrighty. Let's get into this one. And so the first bit of news that I wanted to talk about was in regards to this gentleman here. Yes, Mohamed Elneny. I also received official offer for Mohamed Elneny with a club seeking late transfer. Now, I know I'm a little bit late on this one, but you know what? It is what it is. That's what I'm going to say. Arsenal, listen, this report is saying Arsenal outcast. Mohamed Elneny is by no means, he's not an outcast. What are you talking about? Anyway, it's a subject of a late interest from Besiktas, who have reportedly launched an offer to prize a midfielder away from the Emirates. Yes, the dirty and rotten scoundrels. And also have received an offer from Besiktas for the midfielder, Mohamed Elneny. Elneny, is he falling out of favour? I mean, this report, I can't remember where I got this report from, but always use these negative connotations, man. Doesn't bode well. Doesn't, listen, I'm not falling for it, man. Not falling for it. But yeah, according to the Turkish outlet NTV Sport, yeah, they're saying literally there's a potential offer route out of Emirates despite the English transfer window closing on Tuesday. I think the window closes September the 8th, which is of course next week, Wednesday. My Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, the one thing that kind of came to mind, actually many things come to my mind, but not all of them I can share with you now, is we're short on midfielders already anyway. We're short on midfielders. So while details of the offer are currently unclear, they are said to have already started attempts to buy a Mohamed Elneny. But we're short of midfielders. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you honestly think that we should let Mohamed Elneny go, knowing fully well that we're short of midfielders? Party hopefully should be back in full action, maybe in time for the Norwich game, but I think most likely it's going to be for the Burnley game. But yeah, Besiktas are coming in for their guy, man. What do you think about that? Mohamed Elneny, man. The guy who loves to score disgusting goals. And some of you guys just can't get over that, the fact that he's probably one of our better, defensive midfielders. Defensive that can score goals, man. Yeah? How'd you like that then? How'd you like that? All righty. And the second bit of news, there was a game yesterday. So what, Alex? Yes, there was a game yesterday. Behind closed doors. Yeah. we played against Brentford. And you know what happened? It was a total reverse of fortunes. We beat them 4-0. But anyway, this report says two key Arsenal stars return in behind closed doors friendly against Brentford. Arsenal scored their first goals of the new campaign against Premier League opposition. Well, although it was behind closed doors against Brentford on Thursday, having lost 3 games in succession, including against the newly promoted the Bees. Mikel Arteta is under growing pressure, we know, to turn this crisis-ridden side around. The side now were the results, to be honest. The Spaniard has invested now £160 million. Yes, indeed. Yeah, with the versatile Japanese international defender Takehiro Tomiyasu, I want to get to him in a moment, arriving on deadline day to bolster a defence which has shipped in 9 goals already. But yes, there was. And do you know who scored the goals? Do you know who scored the goals? Gabriel, Lacazette, and someone scored a brace. Do you know who scored the brace? Mr. Cedric Suarez. My goodness. Dearie me. And where was he playing? He was playing left back, not right back. No jokes, not left back in the dressing room. Left back in the position. Not left back position. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, so 4-0, man. Against Brentford. Where was that performance? Open day. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, man. Where was that result? Where was that performance? When there's no pressure on, Arsenal just always end up performing. No, we want them to be performing when it's a rainy day, when it's snowing, although maybe the game might get called off. But no matter the weather, the circumstances, the conditions, we want Arsenal, the players, to be performing. Not when the pressure's off and it's a sunny day. Oh, we've got nothing to lose here. Yeah, let's give it our best. Nah, that doesn't bode well for me anyway. Now, I did mention Takehiro Tomiyasu. There's been some racist comments aimed at this this right back we've brought. And I said actually yesterday, we've got to welcome him. We must welcome him. He's one of ours. I don't know what's going on with some people. I didn't see the game yesterday, Hungary versus England. And I heard literally there was racist chants. Sterling was the main target every time he touched the ball, as well as I think people were chucking cups at him. What is going on? What is going on? Was it FIFA? Whatever the governing body, get a grip on it, please. I know they were banned, didn't it? They had to play games behind closed doors for previous abuse and all that kind of stuff there. But get a grip on the situation. But Takehiro Tomiyasu, I'm saying literally on Canal 4 TV, welcome to Arsenal FC. And a serious point, if anyone that I know who's a subscriber on Canal 4 TV is found to be abusing this Japanese right back we've got here, you will get blocked. I've got 7 moderators and they do a wonderful job for us, above and beyond. And the work they've done for us, again, we don't pay them. We don't pay our moderators. They're just doing it out of the kindness of their own hearts. But my brother, and his kind of his heart, he's been able to give them gifts. But if they find out that any of you guys who are subscribers or followers on Channel 4 TV are actively abusing, going, you know, as a, I don't, you know, we call you keyboard warriors, not keyboard warriors, keyboard cowards. So if you are actively abusing this guy, you will be blocked. And when you're blocked, it's a long time to come back. You know what? Because forever is a long time. There's no coming back once you're blocked. All righty. Okay, in the next segment, the third. Actually, I didn't tell you how many there were. There's four. There's four segments. Arsene Wenger reacts to Arsenal woeful start to the season and plays down his return. Yeah. Arsene Wenger says Arsenal are in a good shape. So what now? Arsene Wenger, Arsenal in a good shape. Okay. All right. He says, despite their woeful start to the new Premier League season and is backing the club to bounce back from their opening 3 defeats, the Gunners sit bottom of the table, 9 goals difference, -9, after losing to newly promoted Brentford, Champions League holders Chelsea, and reigning Premier League champions Man City. But Mikel Arteta has been hamstrung by a host of injuries. I'm not falling for that. I'm sorry. To first team players as well as multiple COVID cases. I'm not falling for that. I'm sorry. To put anything close to his strongest 11. But Wenger is not worried about his old club. Disastrous start to the season. The worst start in 67 years. And he is confident they are moving in the right direction. Depending on your perspective, which direction? He went on to say, today the club is in a good shape. Wenger told Bild live on Friday. They had 2 tough games against Chelsea and Man City. The team has potential and I hope they can come back. Wenger is often linked with a return to Arsenal in some capacity, whether the club encounters difficulty, but he has played down the prospect of coming back to the Emirates to aid their current crisis. He added, I'm 71. I've given this club the best years of my life. At the moment, I'm just a fan. Now, a couple of things I want to kind of say in regards to this. Arsene Wenger, man, come on. Arsenal was in the best, but really? I understand, you know, we've faced Chelsea, Champions League winners, and Man City, you know, Premier League winners, but it's the manner of the defeat. If you're going to go down fighting, down blows. No, I don't mean that. Go down fighting. There was no fight. No fight, indeedy. And, you know, Arteta, inexperienced, we know that for the 1000th time. We know he's inexperienced. The players have to assume some kind of responsibility, but there was no fight, no leadership, nada, nothing. In the best position, Arsene Wenger, well, you've been watching Arsenal. Have you been watching Arsenal, Arsene Wenger? Have you been watching the right team? The best position. It's the stats are there. You can't. The stats don't lie. The worst start in 67 years. Maybe in the future, but right about now, here and now, we can only deal with the now, not last season or the Invincibles. We're dealing with the here and now. So, Arsene Wenger, have you been watching Arsenal? Have you been smoking the pipe? What have you been smoking, Arsene Wenger? The best position? No, sorry. So, and the other thing as well, he's saying, actually, me, been linked to, I'll come back to Arsenal. No, I'm okay. I'm age 71. Again, I keep the joke about whether you've split up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they become your ex. They are an ex for a reason. Arsene Wenger is our ex-manager for a reason. I don't want him to come back and manage or, yeah, maybe in a mentorship role for Mikel Arteta, but no, absolutely not. No. All right, and the last segment, a new segment is in regards to Martin Erdegaard. Yeah, Louis van Gaal gives two-word reasons why Martin Erdegaard can be successful at Arsenal. Louis van Gaal has explained why Martin Erdegaard will be a success at Arsenal following the playmaker's permanent transfer from Real Madrid. The Norwegian enjoyed well, it wasn't a successful, it was an okay spell with Arsenal last season, which convinced the club to splash 30 million last month. Van Gaal praised the Norwegian pair, Erdegaard and Haaland, and hailed the Arsenal star as a fantastic passer. Okay, yeah, and that is it, people. That is it. There's no more. There is no more. There can be no more. Yes, incoherent. Was that incoherent for you? Was it enough for you? We've got a poll that I put out just within the hour. Let's see what the results are like. You people are insane in the membrane, man. Insane in the brain. So just an hour ago. And the poll was Mohamed Elneny. Choose only one. So out of almost 200 votes inside an hour. My goodness. The options were, I can't decide what to do with Mohamed Elneny. Keep him or sell him. So I can't decide what to do with Mohamed Elneny. 5% of you. Keep him, 23%. And 71% of you believe that Arsenal should sell him. What are you lot talking about, man? What are you lot on? What have you been on, people? What have you been on? God dear. Anyway, people. Anyways. Anywho's, as my brother would say. Anywho's, anyhows, anyways. We is going to take a break. When we come back, we'll go into the live chats and see who has joined us in the live chats. Guys, remember, keep it nice and clean. I know the other day Ashley was kind of struggling. Was he struggling? He was doing his job. Moderating, that's what he's there to do. He's not there to crack jokes. That's what I'm here for. The joke cracker. All right. Okay, people. So that's it. Those were the 4 segments on this Friday morning show on Cannon Fodder TV. All right. So like I said, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll go into the live chat and see who is joining us in the live chat. Again, guys, keep it clean. Otherwise, we'll put you in a timeout. If you continue, we'll just block you forever, and forever is a long time, which means there's no coming back from that. See you on the other side of this little advert. Did you notice the fade out? Did you notice the fade out? But the volume sounds a little bit low, doesn't it? A little bit, new and improved adverts slightly, but the volume's a little bit low. Anyway, let's go into the live chat and see who has joined us on this Friday morning show. Pap says good morning to you as well. And then he sell, bye. We have White, Enzo Metinos, Tomiyasu, Holding, Chambers, Hutchinson, Patino. A whole bunch of players can pass the ball side to side and backwards. Take Cedric with you. But Cedric, he scored 2 goals. He scored a brace. What's wrong with you, Pat, man? You've been drinking too much aguardiente. The last soul is in the house, so be careful what you say. Be careful what you say, people. I'm joking, bro. How are you, bro? I hope you're okay, man. Good morning, Alex. I'm good, thank you. It's Friday. Yeah, the easy talk, man. I can't wait for the easy talk. God, there me, man. Easy talk, 7:30 p.m. Monty, yes. So a moderator for the morning show. It says, what going on? So kind of for your family. Told me actually looking like he lived in the gym. Needs to feed our defenders whatever he has been eating. Well, I've not seen him play. I'm not going to sit here and say, I know how he plays. I've seen him on YouTube. I have, listen. Hosamoa, I still haven't seen how he plays. No, I haven't. I'm not going to run there because YouTube, even I'm part of the YouTube community, I know how things get played out on YouTube. So, yeah. But Monty, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, bro. Who else do we have here? How's Arteta still got a job? Ask the board. Arsene Wenger is the main problem. What's happening now? He brought bad players towards the end of his reign. The second half. Pap, any more negativity in any vibes and you'll get a timeout. I said, Monty, you tell him, man. Tell him. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here, people. Kamara says, good morning to you as well, my friend Kamara. I hope your family are keeping safe and well. Let us know which part of the world are you typing from. Let us know. We give you a shout out to you and your family. I understand Arsene Wenger is trying to protect Arteta, but look where it ended him when he kept protecting the players and the Cronkies and the board members as well, isn't it? Some people never learn, man. But like this is what I was trying to say yesterday. Some people didn't understand what I was trying to. They couldn't read between the lines. I mean, I couldn't make it any more, clearer for everyone. Don't try and make Arsenal out to be something that they are not. Arsenal, I mean, the players are in an absolute mess. So don't try and say, you know what, the transfer window was a really good window. We spent £160 million, We've bought all those players, We're going to be in top 4. Yeah, the club is in a good situation. We're fine. Don't. A, I'm not falling for it. And B, Arsenal are in an absolute mess. We're not reached rock bottom yet. We've not touched down just yet. Okay? So with the expectations that I had for Arsenal comes a lot of anger and frustration because I'm going to always hold Arsenal to a very high standard. Yeah, we spent £160 million. Oh, bravo, wonderful. And I'm not here, jumping on the bandwagon saying Arteta out or Arteta in. Like I said yesterday, my closing thoughts were, we've got to support the club. We've got to support the players. However, we've got to hold the players accountable. The big difference now and the last 30 years is social media. When I was at school, well, 30 years ago. No, I wasn't at school. I was working. My second job, just had my second child. Well, not me, but my partner at the time. But before then, going to school, we would talk about Arsenal. I wasn't at the age where my parents would allow myself and my brother to go to the pub to talk about Arsenal. So that's how it was back in the day. But like now with social media, it's so easy for people to put their pennies worth, with anonymity, not literally showing their face. Here, at least you see my face. So we've got to support the club, but we've got to hold the club accountable. Don't just sit there and say, oh, you know what, I'm okay, although I don't want the Cronkies. But, I'm okay. I'll still go and buy the merchandise. You two are culpable. There is a saying about, if you just sat there silently, doing nothing, saying nothing, you are also part of the problem. 2 seasons in a row, 8th place. Seeing players do things on the pitch that really there has to be severe consequences. A manager tapping the back of a player as he's walking off after he's received a red card sends the wrong signals. The wrong signals. I'd far rather go to a club, if I was a youngster back in the day, where I know literally there is a strict structure. This is what is expected of you. These are the rewards that you will get. Not, the rewards come first before I've even done anything. The rewards come first before I've even done anything. There's no consequences. Nah. I'm sorry. It doesn't run that way with me. Nah. The rewards come first before I've even done anything. And better still, when I've done something wrong, there are no consequences because you've already said that there's a clean slate. Anyway, let me let me read on. Everyone is a fantastic passer. I can pass a ball to Alex. What else? Do you know what I've missed? I've missed doing the end of season catch up. We did a catch up with people who've featured on the channel. We did one like 3 years ago now, but since the pandemic hit, we haven't been able to meet up with certain people. I remember we did meet up. I might actually put the video back on the channel for you guys to see. We met up with some contributors outside the Emirates Stadium, and Much Arsenal, Colin from Much Arsenal. Well, I had the tripod, and we were filming, and that's what happened to the camera. But Colin was speaking to my brother and the group of us, and this guy came over with his kids and his mate, and for some reason he was having to go. Colin, thinking, what? Colin, you're just coming over to Colin. You don't know Colin, and then we're having a debate about, I can't remember, a Newcastle player, and we were asking, so who do you support? He goes, well, I don't support Arsenal, and I don't support the other club. I can't remember the club we were playing against. I'm thinking, who's this geezer? But I do miss literally not having the end of season get together with the guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, Don Arsenal, man. Yeah, we were there kicking the ball back, man, outside the Emirates. You never know, they might sign us up. They might say, oh, actually, that guy over there, he could maybe play a striker. Oh, that guy over there can maybe play as a left back, meaning me. You got to laugh, haven't you? You have to laugh. Don Arsenal, that's just how Wenger is. He never throws anyone under the bus. He took all the criticism for everyone at the club while he was there, especially the board. Yeah, man. Oh, my goodness. Monty Matata, look where it ended him. You can't run a business accepting all the bad choices from your employees. And that's been one of the negative characteristics of Mikel Arteta, that he's always saying, oh, it's my fault. The players are that, we have to assume it's my fault. At some point, you have to start pointing fingers at the players. As much as I don't like Jose Mourinho, he throws the players under the bus, man. Oh, because he did this. Oh, we lost because of this, of that player. Colin's in the house. Colin's in the house. Yeah, I'm shaking tunes. What's happening, my brother? I'm fired up for this one because it's the Easy Talk, the flagship show. Evening, 7:30 p.m. UK time is back. It's back. Yeah, I'm gonna have my contributors sharing the screen with me. It's not gonna be only me. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm in parallel universe. Yeah, I've got my contributors back tonight. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Amazing how many people have so much fire in their bellies to sell their hardest working player, Elneny, but quiet when the club offers that disgraced Xhaka a new contract. I know who I want out of the club. Say no more, Monty, man. Say no more. And yet people will say, but look at his stats. Look at his stats. The most passes. The passes going where? Sideways and backwards. Elneny has scored more goals than Granit Xhaka. Scored more goals in less appearances. Scored a goal of the season. And yet, yeah, 70% you still want Elneny out. Why? Underrated, man. And Xhaka overrated. This 2 weeks without Arsenal has made my blood pressure go down a bit. Oh dear, that's made me laugh. As would you consider at Arsenal? I did the video. The video came up this morning. I didn't give my opinion. I did not give my opinion in the video. The video is less than, it's a minute and 50 odd seconds long, but I didn't give my opinion. I just read the reports. I said, what do you think? There's no price. There's nothing there. I didn't give my opinion. But for me, I think I'll pass on Serge. I'll pass on him. He's no Sol Campbell. No Sol Campbell. But no. I'll pass on him. SJH Films. I bet Arsenal will sell or loan out these new signings next season. Same what they did to Saliba. Do you think so? I don't know, man. What's going on at Arsenal? Really don't know, brother. Kay says from Lagos, Nigeria. Hello, yes, my brother. That's why does Arteta want players who can play doubles positions instead of one who is very good in one position? I've got no idea. I think that's total football. That's nothing new. You know, Johan Cruyff, you know, remember the Holland, the best team never to have won the World Cup. That's called total football, where you've got players interchanging, able to play multiple positions, but we're no Holland, are we? You're right, you want players to be good in one position. A defender who knows how to defend. Do the basics first. Do the basics first. If you're a defensive midfielder, learn to do that job. I don't want my defensive midfielder marauding towards the goal and leaving the back door open. A striker, do your job. Do that job first. But I guess it's because their players are not good. They're not good at doing their first job that they're paid to do. So everyone's having to chip in. Everyone has to defend. Everyone has to defend. Why? Because we're not good at defending. There's no defensive midfielder that Arteta can choose consistently, even though you have Mohamed Elneny. See, I'm going back to the main point here. Mohamed Elneny is not an attacking midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder who can score disgusting goals. But I think that's why it is there, because not everyone knows, well, we're not good at defending. Yeah? And I think as well, it's modern day football where you have to learn to do the basics that a lot of players can't do and do something different as well. But for me, you're right. Have a player can play in that position. Be a specialist in that position. Nothing else. I just want you to defend. If you're a goalkeeper, I don't want you running trying to score a goal. You're a goalkeeper. Stay in the goal and defend the goal. Striker, your job is to score goals. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Okoga, good morning. It says Arsenal have not gotten the midfield that can fully impose himself in the midfield. What have I just said? I've just said, haven't I? You know, I know there's been all this talk about, you know, a Bissouma would have been ideal because the players lack physicality. In the defense, you're probably looking at Rob Holding. Has his faults. I understand that. But the physicality, you want a player who can impose himself, whether it's someone who's a little bit nasty. We don't have that defender. There's no defender like that Arsenal that can be a little bit nasty, but quite physical. Rob Holding, you could probably say that. Miley, no. And midfielder, physicality, a little bit nasty. We don't have that. We don't have that. A striker that can score goals with a little bit of nastiness, we don't have that. For all the guile and movement and the goals that Dennis Bergkamp scored there, he had a little bit of nastiness. Ian Wright, all the goals, maybe the natural goal scorer that we had, instinctive. He had a lot of nastiness in him. He is quite nasty. But they could do their job. But we're missing that. We're so soft. We are so soft. We can get easily rolled over. And once we're 1-0 down, 2-0 down, what happens? Our heads go down because there is no captain there that can say to the players, guys, come on, we're still in this. We're at home or we're away. We're still in this. There's no one there. Because look at Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka is not he's not the role model that I would want to follow. The captain, your talisman, is he the role model? No, no. You want someone that is vocal, and even you're looking at a captain to set the example by his actions. So right, okay. So we're saying that when the chips go against us, the captain is marked out of the game. He's not vocal. What example can I follow from him? There's nothing. So we're lacking the physicality and we're lacking the communication. There's no communication there. Ideally, you want someone in the middle, whether it's a CB or in the midfield, someone talking and communicating there. Guys, listen, you're going too far. You're sitting too deep. Check the runners, man mark. There's no one doing that. All the basics. And even Kevin Campbell said it himself. Yeah, he said it himself. The first goal. Leo's the first goal against Chelsea when Lukaku scored a goal there with Reece James out wide. No one communicated. There was no one communicating. The basics. It's the basics. Anyway, Arteta had problems with French footballers. We've had this debate before. I don't think he does. I think he just had problems with young players who I think to him are easy targets. So whether it's a German player or a French player or I don't know, a Portuguese player, you fall foul of him if you are young, you're not seen to be doing the right thing, and maybe because you're new in the club. Those are easy targets for Mikel Arteta to say, right, okay, I don't want you, I don't like you, but to say he's got a problem with French players, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Okay, Amit, it's been a long time. Been a long time since you've come in to the live chat. I hope you're keeping well. Of course, I understand that work comes first before anything else. Work and family comes first before anything else. But I hope you are well, my friends. Like I said, it's been a while. Yeah, I know it's been a long while. It's been the longest while. Do you know what? I hope someday to get a proper chair. Maybe whether it's a gaming chair or an office chair, because all of the chairs it's now comfortable. If I was to show you how I prop myself up on this chair, I think what I'll do, I'll take a photo and I'll put the photo for the members, only the paid up members, to see how I prop myself up and how I do my show on this chair. But I hope in the short future that I'll have enough wonga, enough money to buy myself a proper chair. So I'm not like, because I'm sunken down, haven't I? Sunk down. But anyway, you can still see that sign there. That is why he is a problem. Saliba, Guendouzi, and that's why he can go for a while. Well, he can't go for a while. What do you mean? What's what you mean? El Nono's. Amit, behave yourself. Alex, do you think we can win a cup this season, such as FA Cup or the Carling Cup? Possibly the Carling Cup. I wouldn't say the FA Cup. We don't have the strength or depth. Well, we've got the depth, but not the strength. Yeah, we've got to probably win. Is it like 8 or 9 games consistently to win a cup? So maybe the Carling Cup, but not so much the FA Cup. Can't see it. Can't see it. EPL match review. The number of broken hearts Arsenal supporters have had. I doubt any lady can ever break the heart of an Arsenal supporter. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Oh dear. I've only ever had my heart broken once by a young lady that I was I was going out with at college. And she is the only, yeah, because we were quite young. But when she said to me, you know what, we've got to break up, I was thinking, what? No, it's the only girl to break my heart. I'm talking about enough years, college days. But yeah, I don't know about that, man. I've had my heart broken once, man. Serious business. Toaster says that we are not Holland. We are. That's a good one. Bonnie says tactics and style is fake. Kroenke, Edu out, and Arteta keep on changing the first 11. Yeah, all those negative things there. Alex, that Tomiyasu guy is he left-footed or right-footed? He looks left-footed. So is that a right back? The only snippet I've seen is when they did the promo video of him, Tomiyasu, and he scored that goal with his left foot. So I don't see anything wrong with that. A right back, left-footed, or a left-footed right. Do you understand what I mean? A left back, right-footed. For me, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think it kind of the dynamics are there. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm not sure whether he's predominantly left-footed or right-footed. I'm not sure. Maybe someone can tell us in a live chat. I have no idea. Can you tell us what our team is apart from being the whipping boys of the league? Well, I'll say one thing: the profile of the players, the young players. So we're good at buying young players. We're good at scoring goals when the pressure is not on. There you go. I've told you two things. Two things. I don't know anything else, man. Nothing else. Nothing else. There's nothing else, my friend. Nothing else, indeed. All right. Oh, Amit, you're just dominating the. You're making up for lost time, aren't you, Amit? Making up for lost time. Wenger can see, as we all can, the problem, but no one wants to kick the club you have devoted 22 years to. The truth hurts. It's not being disloyal to speak it. The two bottom, the club has failed. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Even at this point, he just can't find it within himself to. Yeah, he's just kind of reverted to type, isn't he? Defending the club, defending the board, defending the owner like he did for 20 odd years, isn't it? Just call it like it is. We're not in any trouble. We're not in any trouble, Arsene Wenger. In 67 years, we've not got any goals. 9 goals against, languishing the bottom of the table. Has he been watching Arsenal play, or has he been watching another team playing in red and white? He looks dual-footed. All right, okay. He looks both-footed. All right, okay. Well, I have no idea. Lokonga looked great for Belgium yesterday. I saw a small snippet against someone sent of him, like the player's conversion on him, and he managed to burst through and pass the ball out to the guy on the right side. Yeah. I won't say, well, okay, he looked great, but I wouldn't say he's a great player just yet. Mr. Master, yeah, Don, he is almost two-footed, and he is physically good and good for aerial duels. That's why we brought him. Are you telling we passed up on Camavinga to get Ben White? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything. It's funny because this morning I was kind of getting rid of the thumbnails, because sometimes I like to give out a library of all the thumbnails that I've created over the last 4.5 years. And Camavinga was one of those. And I was thinking, if only Camavinga, Eduardo Camavinga. And I deleted it. Yeah, but I'm not saying that. All right, there you go. Yeah, Amit Camavinga wanted, European action. And we're not in any kind of European action. If memory serves me right. No, we're not. We need a midfield who can hold and pass the ball, like Nasri, Fabregas, Gilberto, De Silva. Yeah. The problem is, even if we wanted to go for Basuma himself also wants to play for a club that's in Europe. What's the attraction apart from paying the players humongous amount of money? At the end of the day, you're thinking, well, okay, the money's fine, but I'm here to win trophies. Do I want to waste 1 or 2 seasons with Arsenal? Because Arsenal are not going to be back in Europe for maybe minimum 2 seasons. Do I want to waste 2 seasons? Do I want to waste 2 years of the best, years of my career at Arsenal? I don't know. I don't know. Arsenal fans are not happy. Yes, Peter, that is quite obvious, actually. The number of broken hearts Arsenal supporters have. All right, okay, all right. So EPL, you're spamming the live chats. Don't spam it, please. Okay, maybe I've missed something. Maybe it's been removed or someone reminded you not to do that. Let me just double check here. Just double check. Sorry, guys. I need to use my phone as well as the screen to see. Because although my moderator would have removed or blocked someone, I can't see it on the app that I'm using here. It's only when I go to the live feed on YouTube, I can say, oh, right, they've already blocked them, but it's not apparent here to see that Monty or Ashley or the moderators have already put timed out or blocked somebody here. Yeah, so stop spamming the live chat at EPL. We beat Brentford in a friendly. Yeah, when the pressure was off. There's no pressure in the friendly. We're just friendlies, aren't we? Friendlies, yeah. We're just playing here. We're just here to have a kickabout. Yeah, Don Arsenal myself, we're just kicking the ball about. Hey, yeah, on your head, Don Arsenal. Hey. There's no pressure in that. Don says 100 people here. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here. Todd says Arsenal is lacking leaders all over the gaff, all over the pitch. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to gas on about, when I was a footballer, I did. No, it's not about me, is it? It's about Arsenal. It's about the players, isn't it? The lack of leadership. Something that we've seen for the longest time. And someone was saying to me a couple of months ago when we started doing the transfer window, and my brother we were doing a Sunday morning catch-up show. They said, oh, but it's just symbolic. The armband doesn't mean anything. Yes, it does. Why? Because you can see what's happened to Arsenal with there not being a leader. A leader, by example or otherwise. The armband, to have a strong vocal captain, means something. We're like a ship rudderless in the ocean, just going round and round in circles. We're spinning. That's what Arsenal's like. We're not going anywhere too fast. And if we are going anywhere, we're going down. The armband, the captain's role, still matters. Alison Maximan from Newcastle, my favourite player. It's call Arteta, please ask him to look into Maximan. Well, I've got the phone. Actually, I hit films. I've been waiting for the phone to ring for Arsenal to offer me a job. As a consultant, as a coach. But I would have to give up Canon for a TV. And am I willing to do that? Would I be willing to give up Canon for a TV? If the phone was to ring now, and it was someone from the board saying, "Wait, excuse me, is that Mr. Alex? Is that Mr. Cannon?" Yes, it is. Who's this? Well, I'm a representative of Arsenal. Yeah. What do you want? Well, we want to offer you a role at Arsenal. How much? That's the first question. Dude, but yeah, I can't. How can I call Arteta? He would never listen to me. Mr. Master, I don't know. We could have given him William wages. He wouldn't have come to us. Don't know. I don't think so. Youngster, again, wasting a season or two. Would it be wasting a season or two of Arsenal? Well, William doesn't need them anymore. He had 250 per week payday from his mate Edu. We could win a cup from Starbucks, possibly. I've got a few cups here, actually. I've got an egg cup. Neil says, also have no fight. They give up. If you want people to walk over, you become a doormat. Yes. Oh, Pollo 101. Guys, go over and subscribe to Apollo 101 on Arsenal. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to, get anytime to come onto your channel, Apollo, but you guys do wonderful stuff. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We just have to strengthen our resolve as fans, get behind the team. Well, that is what I said yesterday, Apollo. I said irrespective, but we mustn't make the squad, the players, and the club something that they are clearly not. I mean, look, I just read the news from Arsene Wenger. We're not in a good position. So I get that. I understand about supporting the club and the players, but we must hold the club and the players accountable. Okay, hold them accountable. Don't say, oh, you know what, the players, they're good players. They're trying their best. The club is in a good situation. Neither of those statements are true, Apollo. They're not true. And what happens with that? The standards, the expectations gets lower and lower and lower. No, I hold Arsenal to the highest standards, which is why I get frustrated and annoyed with Arsenal. So much so, I feel myself not having a vested interest in a club that I've supported for more than 45 years. 45 years, people. It's not good. Yeah, so we must hold Arsenal, the players, the board, the owner, and the fan base. Yes, because we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility. I said it last month that the only person that can save Arsenal from this situation that we're in is the fans, not a billionaire owner. No, the fans. An owner will come and go. Players will come and go. The two constants are Arsenal and the fans. But only the fans can make the wind of change here at Arsenal. Not any one person, not any billionaire. So don't look to Daniel Ek to be the saviour, the great hope, Aliko Dangote, or Richard Branson, whoever the billionaire owner is. They are not the ones to be making a change. We can do it. We can do it. But the problem is the fan base is so fractured, divided. You even look about, the podcasts. The podcasts, I mean, I don't know how many channels there are out there, but we ourselves, we haven't come together. And I do blame myself because I do have certain prejudgmental thoughts about certain podcasts, which is not fair because I don't know them personally. But again, do not make Arsenal out to be something that we are not. Yes, we have to back the club, but with that will come a stream of criticism. This person's calling me. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, people. So people always calling me when I'm going live. What's going on? Leave me alone. Anyway, but thank you for coming in. I know you're quite busy, Pollo. Thank you for just sharing that small comment in the live chat. Bonnie says we need players who can play and see results, not buying players to groom them for future up to when we wait. Yet you sell them. I understand the profile of the players now, the Arsenal. There is a clear, how can I say this? There's a plan. They're buying young players for the future. But the problem is we've had experienced players not putting their weight. If it were not for Emerson Rowe, Bukayo Saka, maybe Pepe to a certain extent, we possibly would have been relegated last season. The experienced players have fallen short. So I understand it because I've been calling for the young players, but from the academy, not going out seeking the shiniest thing in Europe. Oh my goodness, yeah. That thing that shines over there, we want that player over there. No. I've always spoken about the story about, It's a true story, actually. In Africa, you know, a farmer went out seeking his fame and fortune, looking for diamonds and gold. So he sold his land. Went out years seeking and looking for gold, couldn't find anything anywhere. He went crazy and committed suicide. And so the people who brought his land, you know, the guy was walking across the farm field. They went across a small stream, and his friend said to him, "What's that in the water? There's something shining in the stream." He picks it up. He goes, "Oh, that's diamond. That's a diamond." And the guy says, "Oh, I've got one on my mantelpiece." "You are a rich person. You're rich," and he didn't realize it. So the guy who sold the land previously, went out seeking fame and fortune, was sat there on the largest piece of land that has diamonds in the rough. Now I'm saying that story because Arsenal are the same. We have diamonds in the rough in the academy, but yet we want to seek the shiniest thing across Europe. Oh, where are the diamonds in the rough over there? Not realizing we've got them here. Miguel Aziz loaned out to Portsmouth. I think probably he did need a loan before going into the first team, but don't get it twisted, okay? The club is not in a good situation. I know it, and you know it, Arsene Wenger. There's nothing wrong with just saying what it is, as it is. 67 years, lying bottom of the table. No goals, no points, 9 goals against. I make it sound like a rant now, innit? I'm just ranting and raving. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not good. As our defenders can't even stop Sterling from scoring headers. So imagine Ronaldo and his movements against our defense. God help us. Well, I know. And that's why I said, when I'm looking at a player, I want the player to demonstrate to me what are they really, really good at. They're so good at that one thing there. It's difficult for me to drop them unless they get injured. What is the one thing they're good at? But also in that, I'm looking at your mentality. What kind of personality and mentality do you have? Do you have a history of being injured? Do you have a history of being a troublemaker? Are you the one to run for the hills, to run away, you know, when we're 1 or 2-0 down? Do you give up? Because if you're that kind of player, we don't want that kind of player at Arsenal. We don't. The breaking news has just been, actually, I do need to review the news, but we've just been speaking about Arsene Wenger, the ex-manager. Dear me, I've been going for almost an hour. Arsene Wenger, still defending, man. And reacts to Arsenal's woeful start to the season and plays down a return. Yeah, he says Arsenal are in good shape, despite their woeful start to the new Premier League season, and is back in the club to bounce back from their opening 3 games. Well, you know what? There's only one place you can go, and that's up, isn't it? Once you're at the bottom, you can only go up. But yeah, he said, let me go right down to his quote. He said that, well, today the club is in a good shape. He told Build Live on Friday. They have had 2 tough games against Chelsea and Manchester City. The team has potential, and I hope they can come back. Wenger's often linked with a return to Arsenal in some capacity whenever the club encounters difficulty, but he has played down the prospect of coming back to the Emirates to aid their current crisis. He added, "I'm 71. I've given the club the best years of my life. At the moment, I'm just a fan." I'm thinking, yeah, don't come back, man. We don't want you to come back. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Arsene Wenger. We don't need you, man. But still, if you're going to be defending and trying to, you know, give maybe the young impressionable fans an image which is not true, yeah, just tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. And Mohamed Elneny, this Besiktas want to come and buy him. Me? Nah, I ain't sending. I'm not sending Mohamed Elneny, man. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? With a capital E? Are you crazy? Nah. The only guy that can score disgusting goals from the midfield scored more goals than Thomas Partey, and we spent a whole lot of money on Thomas Partey. Nah, keep Mohamed Elneny, man. Nah. Then there was a game yesterday. Did you guys not realise there was a game yesterday? Brentford, we beat them 4-0. And you know who scored 2 goals? Cedric Suarez. What position did he play on Arsenal? Left back. Left back. Why? Because he's both-footed. He's two-footed. Ah, my goodness. And yeah, Erdegaard, get some comments from Louis van Gaal. He says that he's a fantastic passer of the ball. But then we need to see a lot more of it then. I tell you what, Norwich, who are beefed up their squads, the transfer window, it's not going to be a cakewalk. It ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be, easy lemon squeezy. Don't get that twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. So that has been the news of today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, I said keep the negative to a minimum, but 100 is could balloon to 220 million in the window on a second string. You know who I blame. I know who you blame. Or which peoples you blame. I know. Alex, how do you look at AC Milan, who in the Champions? Who I don't really check. I used to have a vested interest because there used to be a channel over here called oh my goodness, on Channel 4. I forgot what it's called now, but they used to feature a lot of Italian football back in the 90s. I thought, oh, you know, my favorite Italian club was Sampdoria, and then AC Milan, but I don't have an interest too much now. Sorry. Damu AD says, to be honest, I'm not a fan of Arteta. He's a novice manager. Warrior says, do you think Arsenal can turn it around and go on to an unbeaten run? No, I don't. Sorry. Ahmed, good afternoon. Says, why young players like Menduzi, William, Saliba, Torreira, please sells Elneny, Suarez, Mardi, Pablo Mari, please sack Arteta. Arsenal is a big club in the world, big brand, so decide it. We have a bigger chance of winning the Champions League this season, and we are not even in the Champions League. Check our merchandise subscription box. Make a purchase if you're able to do so, and also you can do, actually make a donation using the super chat button. Yesterday, as you guys will probably know, for the longest time, I do the morning show, and then the morning show gets repeated in the evening because a lot of our subscribers are not in the UK. They're all dotted all over the world. So for that reason, it gets repeated in the evening, but the live chat is still active. But yesterday, I was working at one of my projects, and I know I set it early, 3 p.m., and I wasn't active or live in the live chat. And I missed quite a few saying, hey, Alex, how are you? Hey, how are you? I even missed the super chat donation. But I'm going to be speaking to that gentleman when we finish this live show here about another project. Yes, there is another project. If you people, if you are thinking seriously about earning some extra income, earning some passive income, or better still, about investing money, there is an opportunity for everyone. But I understand that not everyone has their ears or their mind open. An umbrella would only work when it's opened. Your mind has to be open to possibilities and opportunities. Why? Because life is so very, very short. It's so very short. And I remember just yesterday, I was like 11 years of age, and now, oh my mid-50s. But I'm being serious. Life is very, very short. So there are opportunities if you are thinking, yeah, I think maybe I want to think about investing or earning some passive income. If you are that person, if you're seriously thinking now is the time about investing money or making an investment, send me an email, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. Send me an email and we can talk about the details. Yeah. Again, this is not for everyone because not everyone thinks they need that opportunity. Not everyone is serious about taking and grasping and seeing there is an opportunity. But if you are that person, I am seriously talking to you. Send me an email and we will talk about the process of obtaining and getting what you deserve. Passive income, additional income, something that's going to sustain you, your family, well into your retirement. Send me an email. Send me an email. Alrighty, I think we'll go for just a few more. Then I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up, people. Wrap it up, people. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Yes, my brother. What, brother? I'm from Jam Down. Hello. Is this Canal Floyd TV? Yes. How do I subscribe? How do you subscribe to what? What do you mean? How do you subscribe? I don't understand what are you talking about. Subscribe to what? To the channel? What are you talking about, brother? The subscribe button. You're a subscriber anyway. Or you mean to become a member? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? What do you mean, DS? I'm not sure what you mean. Subscribe to the channel or become a member or? I don't know. I have never been embarrassed being an Arsenal fan from Nigeria since 1996. Like now, the odds are very low indeed. Yeah, they are. This is after the William money. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm not after his. I don't want his money, man. I don't want his money. Arsenal can change, but if Kroenke is out, Arteta out. Please, can someone answer me? Why is Arteta packing just defenders when we know we had one of the poorest attacks last season? Is Arsenal now a Ministry of Defence? Oh dear, that's a good one. Ministry of Defence. I'll give it a comment of the live chat. Oh, what's your name? Pinkiro. That's a good one. The Ministry of Defence. Big up everyone. Big up to you, DS man, my brother. What do you mean about subscribe? How can you subscribe? What do you mean how you can become a member? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Thank you to 109 Gunners here. We appreciate your time. Hit the like button. Big program. Thank you for that. Karumi, let's get Alex to 50k this season. That's a big ask, but you know what? Sky's the limit. I'm not going to limit myself and say, oh, you know what? I'll be happy with just 20,000. No, no. 50,000 and beyond. 50,000 and beyond. That's not acceptable. We expect better, a whole lot better. Piquero, we needed a good right back. Also, no one wanted Laka and all, but that's why we didn't buy in attack. Kindly sub to Canal Floyd TV. Thank you for that, Amit. Massive shout out to our 14,500 and some change subscribers and followers on all of our platforms. Without you, there could never ever be a Cannon Fodder TV. And that's the truth, Ruth. As it seems like Xhaka will never go, even if we want him to. I know. I'm the laughing stock in my community. I only have Invincibles to argue with. Nowhere to go with Mikel Arteta, except maybe down. I don't know. Unity is strength. Yes, it is. Guys, do the business. Subscribe to Monty's channel. Please. Wayne Green. What's the situation with Miguel Aziz? He can't make the squad. No, he's been loaned out now. He's gone to Portsmouth. I didn't want to talk about him yesterday, but yeah. But he's a season-long loan now with Portsmouth, my friend. Story time. I says all fun and jokes over here, man. 103 Gunners here. I'm about to wrap it up now. Aziz is on loan here to Portsmouth. Story time. Ben White going to be holding a good CV's partnership. Possibly. Where are we now? Where are we? No holding, Mr. Master says. Jara says Ronaldo will score a hat-trick against Arsenal. No doubts. Abby says hi, and hi to you as well. Lukman Abby. No assists. Do you remember Ronaldo 40 yards? How could I forget it, man? Bouncing back, I hope. Please win the APL trophy. And it's not going to happen. Not going to happen anytime soon, my friend. Right, I think I finished now. Monty, I believe I finished. I believe I finished, Monty. Bantai. All right, okay. You had me going for a second. I'm thinking, but DS, you're already a subscriber, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? There you go. I'm right on time. See? Alex, thank you for a great segment. Yes, it's been a pleasure, man. A pleasure. Absolute pleasure. The mod is going further on and say thank you to my fellow moderator. Thank you, Gooners, for your time. But we are done. We're finished. Yep, there we go. There we go. Wonderful stuff from this Friday morning show. I tell you what, I can't wait for later on this evening. Why, Alex? Because we've got the easy talk. We've got the easy talk, Alex. That's why I can't wait. Can't wait. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't wait. For those of you who don't know, because it's been the longest time now, isn't it? Since we last did Easy Talk, which is the flagship show on Canon 4 TV, where I have a panel of guests. I try and keep it to 3. Sometimes I go beyond because I get so excited. But yeah, 3 is a magic number. But yeah, Friday, man. Yeah, the return of the Easy Talk. I can't wait, people. Can't wait indeed. So join myself and 3 other contributors later on this evening. Remember, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Yeah, can't wait for that one, man. It's gonna be a little bit strange because I'm thinking I've been doing transfer news for the longest time. Oh my goodness! I had my brother join me on the catch-up shows, and I've had James and the Godfather on the odd Monday show. But now, yeah, getting back into the routine now. But guys, make sure you don't miss out. But what you've got to do first and foremost, you got to subscribe. You have to subscribe because if you don't subscribe, you're going to miss out, and we don't want you to miss out. Don't miss out, people. Don't be like Don Arsenal, missing out every time. Don Arsenal. Oh dear, Levan saying that why you finished when I arrived? But I've been going for like an hour and 15 minutes, Levan. Anyway, people, we is out, and yeah, the next time you see me will be later on this evening. And remember, this right here is our channel. It's a community. Yeah, it's our community. Yeah, there's I know good parts and bad parts, but it's our community. It's not my community. It's not yours. It is ours. We have built this up. Nobody else. Nobody else. Anyway, people. Anywho, I'm out of here, and you have been listening to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.